Hello my friends, welcome back to my channel. It's a little bit overcast still here in the Caribbean after tropical storm Erin has passed. But today we have some breaking news for you. The United States of America, led by President Donald Trump, has deported a Jamaican man to Africa. Yes, a Jamaican citizen was deported to the southern African country of Eswatini. Swaziland, the same thing. A country very close to South Africa, small country in southern African region by the name of Eswatini. Yes, they deported the Jamaican man there because remember some time ago Donald Trump passed this deal with Swaziland to say that they will accept deportees from America. Well, this story broke loose several days ago and everybody is fascinated about it. The story reads it was carried by the Jamaican Gleaner, and it says the Jamaican government commenced talks with its counterparts in South African nation of Eswatini for the return of a Jamaican man who was among 5 barbaric criminals deported there by the United States authorities. The foreign ministry in Jamaica has disclosed the Jamaican has been identified as Orville Etoria, whose family is from the community of Port Royal in Kingston, Jamaica. This is madness, my friends. This is madness. But on the flip side of it, Eswatini is a beautiful country. So maybe they should ask Orville, the Jamaican man who was deported there, if he would like to stay. Because I am sure they have to give him housing. They have to give him, they have to set him up to start a new life. They say barbaric criminals, but there is no evidence of what this man did to be deported, whether he was in prison, whether what crime he committed, none of that. But Donald Trump has been spreading the message that he is deporting barbaric criminals to third countries around the world. He pressured a few Caribbean nations to take deportees. They would have refused. Some African countries like Rwanda and Eswatini would have accepted. They would have said yes, they will take US deportees, but they will not take them for free. The US have to give those governments some kind of money to host these deportees. And then if you're a deportee from the Caribbean and you're being deported to Africa, if I was that man, I would say keep me in Eswatini, because they would have to set you up. They would have to maybe give you land, give you housing, give you food. But if they're sending you back home to your home country, they can say, oh, you have family there. They don't have to give you anything. They just drop you off. But if you're going to take a man from Jamaica and drop him off in another country, then you have to facilitate the resettlement of that man. So if I was Orville, I would tell them, keep me in Eswatini. I understand the people are very friendly there. Women are very beautiful. The landscape is very beautiful. The weather is perfect, not too hot, not too cool. Lots of hills, lots of land. Lots of Zulu people from the Zulu tribe. If you're watching from South Africa, let me know what you know about Eswatini. I would have done some research about that country. I understand that a lot of Zulu people live there. But the people seem friendly. People are nice. Beautiful women, nice landscape. Lots of land, good food, lots of meat. I would stay there for a while. Get resettled there and then maybe travel back to Jamaica here and there. But it's up to Orville what he's gonna do. But that is the policy of Donald Trump, my friends, is to deport people to countries that they would have never been. They don't care. As long as they get rid of their deportees, they don't care where they go. But if I am saying, if I was Orville, I would stay in Eswatini or tell them send me to Rwanda, because Rwanda is a beautiful country, well developed, developing very fast. Some time ago, let me give you a joke. Some time ago, the UK struck a deal with Rwanda that they will deport citizens of any country there to Rwanda. And they paid Rwanda a lot of money. I think a couple millions of dollars, maybe 100 million pounds or something like that. Let me know the figure, if you remember the figure, but it was a lot of money. And then Rwanda used some of that money to build beautiful homes and apartments and so to accommodate the people that the UK was supposed to send. Well, guess what? The government changed in the UK, and the new incoming government, the Labour government, scrapped the deal, said they will no longer participate in the deal. Well, Rwanda said, well, we have already invested the money you gave us, so that's it. So Rwanda got free money from the UK to build homes and prepare for the deportees that the UK was supposed to send. That never happened. Rwanda got free money, they got free infrastructure built, and that is good. I am happy that that happened. So Rwanda, they don't mind taking more people because their population is not that big and they have a lot of space that they can take a lot more people. So Eswatini or Rwanda, those are two beautiful African countries. So if you're watching from the Caribbean and they ask you if you'd like to get deported there, or they're threatening to deport you to Eswatini or Rwanda, tell them yes, send me there. Because once they deport you there, you don't have to stay there. It's an experience. You can restart your life there, get resettled, get land, get housing, and then after a while you can travel back to your country, move back and forth, establish new ties with Africa. So they will be helping us to bridge the gap between the African continent and the African diaspora. That is the mission of my channel. The mission of this channel is to bridge the gap between the African continent and its diaspora, which includes the Caribbean nation islands, also African Americans, Africans wherever they are. So this is why I welcome this, and I would take the opportunity to go to those countries. If somebody's going to send me there for free, I don't mind. So don't be afraid. Anywhere in Africa is home. Anywhere in the Caribbean is home, because we are one people. separated by a brutal transatlantic slave trade and colonialism, but coming back together as one. Whether Donald Trump and the USA want to help us to get back together, we don't care. We'll take it, my friends. If you're watching for the first time, please consider subscribing to my channel. You can also join the channel and become a channel member. The link is in this description box. Click the link and sign up to become a channel member. I also have a travel channel. The link is in this description box, Beyond Travel. Just a few days ago, I did a travel video where I walked through my village and showed you how you can live for free in the Caribbean. Yes, that's the name of the video, Living for Free in the Caribbean. Check that video out on my travel channel. The link is in this description box. Go on over to that channel and subscribe to that channel, but make sure to subscribe to this channel first, because this is my main channel. I have two channels, Beyond Uncut, this one, and Beyond Travel, my next travel channel, where I do travel content and lifestyle content. But on this channel, I react to breaking news that affect our people on the African continent and the African diaspora, whether in the United States of America or in the Caribbean, South America, Europe, wherever you are. This channel is a representative of you, the African people, worldwide. So make sure to like this video, share it with all your friends and family, and comment your thoughts and opinion. Let me know what you think about this topic of the United States of America deporting a Jamaican man, Orville. Let me get the real name for you. The man is the name. His name is Orville Etoria, whose family is from the community of Port Royal in Kingston, Jamaica. Kingston, Jamaica. Let me know if you know where that is. Port Royal in Kingston, Jamaica. What type of place is it? Let me know. Where in the Caribbean are you watching from? Where in Jamaica are you watching from? And let me know if you was Orville Etoria, if you would like Donald Trump to deport you to Africa, where you can meet your people free of cost. Because they deport you there. They have to feed you. They have to house you. They have to give you a new life. So that is the advantage of them deporting you to another country. So don't be afraid, my friends. If you're being deported to another country that is not your homeland, it may be a blessing in disguise. You may get free land. You may meet a beautiful wife or a handsome husband. You may start a wonderful family there. Keep an open mind. I have been to Africa before, Kenya and Uganda, and I passed through Ethiopia airport. Africa is a beautiful place, beautiful continent. 54 countries. So is the Caribbean. We are one nation, my friends, the Caribbean and Africa, together as one. Let us bridge the gap between our people worldwide. Hurricane Erin missed the Caribbean. It came off the coast of Africa. You know, all these hurricanes are coming off of Africa, heading to the Caribbean. Maybe this is a sign of our ancestors calling us back home, calling us to bridge the gap, or showing us the pathway to bridge the gap. Maybe that is it. Have you ever thought of that? All the hurricanes come from Africa straight to the Caribbean. Maybe that's a sign. So let us respond to that sign and bridge the gap between the African continent and the African diaspora. It's a beautiful, overcast but warm day in the Caribbean today, and we are thankful that Hurricane Erin missed us, but it left a little bit of heat. But hopefully by next week we'll be back to normal, or this week. So my friends, thank you for watching today, and I'll see you again tomorrow in the next video. Much love and bye-bye.